So today we got confirmation of a new animated series coming about the Bad Batch. But I got to ask the question, Star Wars fans, is this what we want? We're going to talk about that next here in the Poindexter Lounge. What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge today. Now, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and I and my crew can get together and talk about the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that you're into and you kind of like those things, then you have found the right place. I mean, you have scoured the entire internet and all of YouTube searching for a place like this. And this is it. We like stuff here and we love to talk about those things here. And so if that's what you like to do, please hit that subscribe button. Do it right now, because don't let it be that thing that you forget. And then you're like, wait a second, what was that channel that I watched? And then you totally forget that you have a history that you can go back through, because, sometimes you just forget those things. No, just do it now. Hit that subscribe button right now and become part of this growing community. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers, and we want you to be here and be a part of that. All right. So we got a great community. We do live streams. We do great call-in shows where you get to call in and talk about the things that you want to talk about. And those are all fun. We do watch parties, and you're going to want to be notified. I wish there was a way that you could be notified of when we do those things. There is. Hit that notification bell so that you can be aware of when we go live and when we do the various things, when we upload videos, which is all the time. And if you like those videos, give us a thumbs up, give us that like button. All right. And then also, one of the biggest blessings we can ever ask for is that if you dig it and you're here, share the videos with your friends, with another nerd who, you want to have come and join this collection of nerds. We call you our nerd family because we truly believe it. All right, guys. So today we are talking about the Bad Batch. That's right, the Bad Batch. And we got confirmation today that this is a new series coming from Dave Filoni and Lucasfilm about, of course, the characters of the Bad Batch who were seen in in season 7 of Star Wars, the Clone Wars. And you know what? I got to be honest with you. I really like their story arc. I like these guys as characters. And so I'm going to be upfront and honest. When I saw this news today, it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. And then I kind of realized, I can see that they were kind of setting us up for this. They were when I first saw these guys, my first thought is, and if you look at them, I just said, oh my gosh, I got to have action figures of these guys, right? I mean, I'm a toy guy. I've got to have action figures of these guys. I mean, they got to be over here on the Black Series wall. It just has to happen. And so I love that. And I dig that. The one kind of thing that hit me a little strange, and we're going to talk about what this is here in just a second. But the one thing that kind of hit me strange, and I was talking to Darth Tasty. You guys all know him from the live streams. I was talking to him because that's right, he follows us on social media, and him and I share stuff all throughout the week. And so that wasn't meant to be a segue, but hey, follow us on social media so that we can have a conversation throughout the week and like beyond these videos. But I was talking to Darth Tasty, who is a great follower of the channel, and I was like, I don't know exactly how I feel about this yet, because I felt like they kind of set us up with season 7, where they kind of just introduced these new characters to us, kind of through these new characters. They took up some space within season 7. I mean, one can argue that it got really good towards the end, but there was some filler definitely in season 7 of the Clone Wars, and I love it. And you guys all know that I love all things Star Wars. I love Star Wars with all my heart, and I'm passionate about it. But it really felt that there was some filler. And even though I liked the Bad Batch, I wasn't thinking at that time, hey, they're going to set this up for a series on these guys. I'm not mad about it. I'm not upset about it because actually I like the idea now. Now that I've given a little bit more thought to it and really fleshed it out, I like it, and I do like how they introduce them now. They got us to like the characters. They got us interested in these characters, and Dave Filoni does a great job at that, at introducing new characters to the Star Wars mythos. I mean, we look at all the characters that Dave Filoni has brought on board, and he just does a tremendous job of it. And so I personally, I dig this, but the question is this going to be something that the fans are going to get behind? Because right now we live in a time where people lose their mind about Star Wars. People lose their mind about fandoms. I mean, we go through this with DC, we go through this with Star Wars, we go through this with other things. Actually, Marvel right now is even uh, dealing with kind of a new thing for the MCU, and that is there's been backlash. I was just even seeing this week of some backlash even against Endgame, which I was really surprised to see. But there's that. And so the question is are Star Wars fans going to react positively to this? So first of all, let's just kind of jump in and let's just talk about what this is and what this is going to shape up to be, because I think it's important that we make sure that we're aware of exactly what we're looking at. So if you can go to starwars.com, you will see here exactly what this is. I do like the fact that this was announced via starwars.com, that this was not announced like on a trade or anything else, that this was definitely announced via the website. And here it's got its own page, Star Wars The Bad Batch. It says Star Wars The Bad Batch, an all new animated series to debut on Disney Plus in 2021. Today, Disney Plus ordered its next animated series from Lucasfilm, Star Wars The Bad Batch, fresh off the critically acclaimed series finale of Star Wars The Clone Wars. The Disney Plus original series will premiere on the streaming service in 2021. The series follows the elite and experimental clones of the Bad Batch, first introduced in The Clone Wars, as they find their way in a rapidly changing galaxy in the immediate aftermath of the Clone War. Members of Bad Batch, a unique squad of clones who vary genetically from their brothers in the clone army, each possess a singular, exceptional skill, which makes them extraordinarily effective soldiers and a formidable crew. In the post-Clone War era, they take on daring mercenary missions as they struggle to stay afloat and find new purpose. And then there's a statement here. It says, giving new and existing fans the final chapter of the Star Wars, The Clone Wars, has been our honor at Disney Plus, and we are overjoyed by the global response to this landmark series, said Agnes Chu, Senior Vice President of Content in Disney Plus. While the Clone Wars may have come to its conclusion, our partnership with the groundbreaking storytellers and artists at Lucasfilm Animation is only beginning. I want to talk about that in a minute. We are thrilled to bring Dave Filoni's vision to life through the next adventures of the Bad Batch. Now that's pretty cool. I mean, when you think about it, that's pretty cool that they're committed to this, that they want to see this through. They want to bring us new, exciting characters and stories within the Star Wars universe, and that gets me excited. That gets me excited to know that we have new things coming. We have new stories coming within the Star Wars universe. And you know what really excites me about this? I'm really glad that this all takes place after Clone Wars. One of the things that I was concerned about when I first heard this is, oh man, are they going to go back and do this as a prequel, kind of tell the origin of the Bad Batch, and we're going to see them like throughout the Clone Wars, so we're going to like relive Clone Wars, moments or whatever, and they may go back and tell some, stories, and that would be good to fill in their backstory, throughout the series. But I really wanted to move forward. I wanted to move forward past the Clone Wars, and so seeing that this series is going to take place after the Clone Wars is just a plus in my mind. This is just a win for us as fans in my mind, because we're going to get to see a new time period right after Episode 3, which will evolve, and we'll see what the galaxy looks like. From their point of view, as it says, they're mercenaries who are going to take on various missions. Obviously, they're going to be recognized as clones in that world. And what does that mean with, the clones starting to be phased out and stormtroopers may be brought in? That's cool. Now, I always kind of looked at these guys when I first saw them. I kind of looked at them as kind of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of the Star Wars universe. And let me explain that, because each one, like it says, has his own thing, right? So it's like you got, Leonardo, the leader. You got Raph, who's got the attitude, and he's the muscle. You got Donatello, he does machines. You got the tech guy, and then you got kind of the crazy aloof guy, and so those are all personalities that I think we see in the Bad Batch. Also, we're going to have Echo, and I think that that's going to be a cool storyline to be able to see play out beyond the Clone Wars. And the question is, will he still be dealing with some of those same issues that we saw him dealing with during Clone Wars? It's gonna be a lot of fun to watch the series. And like I said, the more I've thought about it, the more that I've really processed kind of what this is. And after reading the article and really kind of giving some time to really think about this and dedicate some time to this, I'm ready for this. I want to see this. I'm excited about it. You guys know that I'm a big Star Wars fan. Obviously, I got a whole room here behind me just of all kinds of Star Wars stuff, and so I'm ready for this. But the question is are you ready for it? While you think of that, while you take a minute and think about that, are you ready? I want to show you and tell you how you can get free comic books from the Poindexter Lounge via the Milee Store on eBay. Here you go.
Hey there. Do you consider yourself nerdy? Oh, I hope so. And if you don't mind, I'm going to talk nerdy to you for just a second. We've got some free comic books to give away here on the channel. That's right, one of these comic books could have your name on it. All you got to do is answer our nerd question of the week. It's very simple. The nerd question of the week brought to you by the Milee Store on eBay. That's right, the Milee Store on eBay. They've got all kinds of great products for you to enjoy, and yes, some are even nerdy. All you got to do is click their link in the description below and answer our nerd question of the week. This week's question: what Superman fan was the inspiration for the character of Steel? That's right, what real-life Superman fan was the inspiration for the character of Steel? Let us know. Answer it down in the comment section of any one of our videos this week, and your name could be picked from the correct answers for a chance to win one of these great comic books. That's right, Green Arrow could be looking right back at you with his pretty whites. Now let's get back to our video.
So make sure you do that today, because we changed it up. It's not just the first person to answer. It is literally, we're going to take all the correct answers, put them together. We're going to give away a comic book every week. So you're going to want to be a part of that. It's a lot of fun here. And so do that. Also, here on the channel this week, I had a chance to interview Darth Angelus. He's a British director who is actually putting out an animated series of Heir to the Empire. It's very similar, actually, in style to the Clone Wars, especially early Clone Wars, and it looks really cool. Here's the poster right there. You can see the poster for it. It's a lot of fun, and Grand Admiral Thrawn is amazing in this. I really love Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's on episode 7 right now. He's literally going chapter by chapter, so they are on chapter 7 right now. So you're going to want to go check that out. I got links to it down in the description. And you can find that down there. And like I said, you can find this video right here on the channel. But hey, what do you guys think of the Bad Batch coming to Disney Plus? Are you guys excited for it? 2021, I'll tell you what, is going to be packed with everything that's happened this year. If everything can hopefully get back to normal, we are going to have a nerdy year in 2021. It is going to be a great way to start the next decade. Just really excited and nerding out in every way with all the movies that are going to come out, with all the things that are going to finally be realized that will be held over from this year. We're going to spend a lot of money on streaming services, a lot of money at the movies, a lot of money on toys, and all kinds of other stuff. But hey, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Leave a comment down there. Like I said, follow us on social media. All those links are down in the description below. And let's have a conversation. Let's keep the conversation going. Also, a special shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. We're so grateful to all of you guys. You guys just keep things going. And we're so thankful for your support. And also everyone who gives in the live streams via super chats. You guys are phenomenal. You guys you bring a smile to our face, because we don't expect anything from anyone, but we're so happy that you guys are partnering with us as a channel. And also, we got merch. We got all kinds of fun stuff. We got new t-shirts and stuff in the store. You can find all those links down in the description below. All right, guys. Well, hey, I look forward to talking to you about this. I look forward to seeing this and seeing exactly where this goes here in the next year or so, and what other things come out, because there's also rumored series, live action series that does a follow up to Rebels, and so I'm excited to see that. That's what I'm especially looking forward to. But hey, let me know what you guys think. All right. Until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Vet, saying, you know what? Don't tick off the Bad Batch, because they're called the Bad Batch for a reason. All right. May the force be with you and stay nerdy. Until next time. Bye bye.